Hello and welcome. I'm recording the yoga class for my teens and kids yoga teacher training. I focus on a group of people I know already, as I'm a high school teacher in biology and chemistry, and from September on I will also teach children and young adults in yoga in the afternoon. They are 12, 13, 14, maybe 15 years old. It will be a class in the afternoon, so they have already finished all their homework and have time for recreation, sports, playing, doing yoga. So the group will be about 10 to 20 people. Most of them I know because I teach them in biology. And this class is an introductory class. I'm not sure yet, but I think none of them have done yoga before. So I would start the class like this. I would sit in front, the others would have a yoga mat and they are ready to do yoga, and I would start to introduce myself as this. So I'm your biology teacher. Some of you might know me. I'm also a yoga teacher, and I'm very happy that this school year we can do yoga in the afternoon once a week. So it's gonna be a fixed date and you all signed up for yoga. This is great. So we will start in a lay down position. So I invite you all to lay down on your back, on your mat. So the feet should be a little bit, the legs should be a little bit apart. The feet can fall outside. You will lay your head on the mat as well. You lay your arms a bit spread apart from the body. Your palms are facing upwards. And you can close your eyes and just maybe you hear some sounds from outside or in your room. But now I want you to just come to yourself with your thoughts, like you're laying down on your yoga mat just right now. So we all start to relax and find a comfortable lay down position on the mat. And now we can all focus on the tip of our nose, where on each exhale the air floats out of your body, and on each inhale that the air goes into your body. So just focus on the flow of the air outside and inside your body without any judgment, without any kind of change in your breath. And now you can take one or both hands and put them on your belly. And with each exhale, you just feel your belly going downwards. And with each incoming breath, you can feel your belly going outwards. Just try to connect to your breathing, try to connect to your belly. Don't change the rhythm of your breathing, just follow your normal breath. And you can take off your hands again. Let your arms rest on both sides of the body, palms facing upward. And just go back to your resting breath. That means just let your breath flow in and out the normal way without judgment, without interfering the breathing. And now it's time to set an intention for this class. So for this first class, I give you an intention, and the intention, the sankalpa for today is just like, I come and feel my body and rest in my body. I come and feel my body and I rest in my body. I feel my body and I rest in my body. And as we start moving now, it's always the breath starting and the movement follows your breath. So by the next inhale, you raise your arms to the ceiling and lay both arms down over your head, palms facing upward. And by the next exhale, you bring the arms back along your body. So doing this now in your own breath rhythm, inhaling, hands up and behind your head, out, breath out, exhaling the other way around. Do it in your own rhythm. You should always have the feeling of a smooth and steady breath. You should always feel comfortable in your body. And on the next exhale, we rest our arms alongside the body. Then you take your feet and put them hip width behind your butt. Take your hands, lay them on your knees, and on the exhale, you bring the knees closer to your body. Inhaling, the knees go up again. Exhaling, knees more to your body. Inhaling, up again. Again, do it in your own rhythm. It's the first mobilization of your lower back. It should be all comfortable and smooth. And then after the next exhale, put your feet again behind your butt. Open your arms like wings. Be mindful with the person who might be next to you. Maybe you look at each other, have a little smile on your face, and on the next exhale, both knees go to the left side of your body. You can turn your head to the right side, inhaling head and knees in the middle again. Exhaling, knees go to the right side, head goes to the next left side. Inhaling up again, exhaling down again. Do it in your own rhythm. Enjoy this first twisting of your spine. Just do it 2 more times to each side of your body. And then we all meet again. Your come to your lower arms and get up to a comfortable seated position. You can take a block or a cushion and sit on top of it a little bit. So I show you with the cushion. So the idea is that you sit in front of the cushion and then your legs can be in a position like this. You can lay your hands easily on your knees, and then we start with bringing the pelvis backward and forward a little bit, and just make the movement smaller and smaller until you have the impression that your spine comes naturally out of your pelvis. Then you can bring your shoulders closer to the ears and roll them backwards and down to open your rib cage, and you can imagine yourself like there is a little string on top of your head pulling you just a little bit upwards, and your chin goes backwards and a bit downwards, and this is supporting the natural curve of your spine. With the next inhale, we raise both our arms. Make sure that you don't put the shoulders up, they stay down. And on the next exhale, put your right hand down to the floor. Inhale, lengthen your left hand. And on the exhale, we bend our bodies to the right. So it's a lateral side stretch. Feel all the stretching on the left hand side of your body, of your upper body. Next inhale, we come up again with both hands. Exhaling, left hand down. Inhaling, right hand upwards. Exhaling, bend to the left side of the body and feel the stretch along the right side of the body. Then we inhale again, and now we turn the whole upper body to the right, and your arms come down, and you can place your left hand on the right knee and your right hand behind your buttock. Inhale into the length of your spine, and while exhaling, twist a little bit more to the right. At the end, you can move your head to the back and look at the wall. Imagine your vertebrae just twisted. On the next inhale, we move the body, the whole upper body forward. Take the hands upwards again, and on the exhale, we move to the left side. Your arms come down, your right hand goes on the right knee, and your left hand goes behind your back. Inhaling, strengthen your spine again, and exhaling, turn a little bit more to the left hand side. At the end of the movement, just move your head backward. Inhaling, we come forward again, hands up high, and exhaling, hands back to your knees. Now we do the next movement with the spine. On the exhale, you really round your back, your chin goes a bit closer to your chest, and on the inhale, you lengthen up, open your chest, and move your body forward. Exhaling back again, inhaling forward again. Should be a smooth movement, always linked to your breathing. And then you let this movement get smaller again until we are back in the first position, like a nice natural curve of your spine. On the next inhale, I want you now to put your left ear closer to your left shoulder without moving the left shoulder up. Inhaling, we go to the middle. Exhaling, we bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Inhaling to the middle. Exhaling, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale to the middle. And on the next exhale, just bring your chin to the chest and we stay here for some breath. For the next inhale, you look up again. And now we will move to table position. So remove your blocks or your cushion and place your knees hip width on the mat and your hands directly under your shoulder. So if somebody looks at you now from the side, it's like a very stable table. And from here we start with a cat-cow movement. So I remind you on a cat, that means you really bring your belly into the direction of your spine and really round your back. And on the inhale, we go to the cow position. You can look upwards, exhaling cat again. And as you know, all these animals are playful as well. You can move backwards, move forwards, even to the side. So just do all these movements back like cat and cow as you feel this afternoon. And now we all meet again in tabletop position. And you can take your right arm and stretch it up to the ceiling. You can even turn your head and look at your thumb. And on the exhale, we all take our arms and bring it under the left arm, and your shoulder lays now on your yoga mat. And your head is on the right hand side. And you can press your left hand a little bit more into the yoga mat. On the next inhale, we come up again. We stretch the right arm to the ceiling. Exhale, we bring it down. Then inhaling, you take the left arm up to the ceiling. Exhaling down. Thread the needle, we call this. So you bring your left arm under the right arm, lay your shoulder and your head down, and we just breathe in this asana. And then inhaling, we come up again. You can follow your hand, look upwards, and then bring the hand down again. The next asana would be that you stretch your right leg and bring it upwards, parallel to the floor. And if you're stable, we just stretch the left arm outwards. So you feel this nice stretch from the left fingertips over your back until the heel of your right leg. And then you bring the left hand down again, and the right knee comes back again, and we just feel in the symmetrical table position before we do it on the other side. So bring your left knee behind, bring it parallel to the floor, and if you are very stable, you can even take your right hand, bring it forward, and feel into the stretch from the right fingertips to the left heel. And then bring the right hand down again, and the left knee. And from here, we go into the first downward facing dog. It's called Ardha Mukha Svanasana, and you just go onto your toes and bring your hips way up to the sky. So now you can walk your dog. That means you can bring one here and then the other back to the floor. Your fingers, your hands should be on the yoga mat, and you feel a really nice stretch along the back line of your body. And from here, we do little tiny steps with the feet to the direction in front of the mat, and you let your whole body hang over, and either you let your hands and arms hang around a little bit, or you can hug your elbows and just get into this nice feeling of just let your body hang down. Maybe a little bit like a monkey. You can move left and right. And now you take your hands into your hips, and with a straight spine, we come all the way upwards and lift your hands upwards. And it's like now we grab some apples from the tree, so right and left, just stretch yourself fully. Enjoy the movement. And with the next exhale, just bring your hands down, closer to the body, and open them, the hands forward. Tadasana, mountain pose. Just feel yourself like rooted into the mat, very stable, very proud. Your chest is open. You feel like a mountain, very solid on the ground. On the next inhale, move your arms up again, stretch forward, and on the exhale, with a straight spine, we come down again and let yourself hang over again a little bit. Then place your hands on the mat and just walk down this small step to the plank position. We just be here briefly, then bring your knees down and your upper body down onto the mat and your forehead onto the mat. Then the hands go beneath the shoulders, your elbows are close to the body, and while inhaling, you lift up your body, Bhujangasana, like a cobra. Exhaling, you come down again, and on the inhale, we come up again. We stay here for some breath. Make sure that the weight of your body is not into your hands. You can lift them up a little bit. And exhaling, we go down again. Third time, inhale. And exhale, down again. Tuck your toes. Come to the table top position. And on the next exhale, we go back to downward facing dog. Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Just continue breathing. Your breath should be steady and smooth. And then take little steps forward again until you arrive in the front of your mat. And bring your hands into your hips, and while inhaling, we go upward again. Bring the hands above your head and grab just some more apples. And then exhaling, bring your arms down again. Put your hand, the palms of your hands forward, and we are back in this Tadasana position. If you want to, you can close your eyes briefly and just feel yourself rooted like a monk. From here, you can open your eyes now. We go back with the left foot and left leg in a so-called lunge position. So you are on the back of your toes with your left toes. You bend your right knee until the right knee is above your right ankle. First of all, we can have our hands on the hips, or you can take the hands just on your right knee. And then on the next inhale, you just open your arms and let them flow up again, direction ceiling. And then on the exhale, you bring your hands down and step forward with the left foot again. Exhale, fall over, bring your hands on your hips, and inhale, come up again, bring your arms up, grab some more apples, enjoy stretching your body, and exhaling, bring the arms down again, palms facing forward, feeling like a monk. On the next exhale, bring your right leg back, lunge position on with the other leg. Either bring your hands on your hips or place them on your left knee. The knee should be above your ankle. And then inhaling, stretch upwards. Enjoy the stretch on the right side here. And on the exhale, bring your hands down to the ground. Step forward. Exhale completely. Hands on the hips. Inhaling, coming upwards, bringing both arms upwards. Grab 2 more apples. And exhale. From here, we make a more. So we go to the long side of our mat and make a really wide-footed pose. So the outer parts of your feet are parallel to the short side of the mat. And now I want you to bring all your toes off the mat. And then try if you can bring the little toes, the second little toes and so on, back to your mats. So you're really stable in this position. Then bring your hands again on your hips, and with a very straight spine, we just fold over, and then let your hands drop either on the ground or onto blocks. The right hand under the right shoulder, the left hand under the left shoulder, and really stretch your spine. On the next exhale, you place your right hand under your head, and on the inhale, you bring your left arm upwards to the ceiling. Now you can look downwards or upwards again, and really feel this nice rotation in your spine. Exhaling now, bring your left hand under your face, and inhale, bring your right arm upwards, and you can look to your right thumb. Make sure that the weight is not all in your left hand, that you're really like also bringing like the weight of your body upwards. And then exhale, bring the right hand down again. Place the hands again under the shoulders. Bring your hands into your hips and inhaling up again. Exhaling, release your arms and get a little bit closer and just wiggle around. So if there's any tension somewhere now, we just let it out. You can move your body, you can dance a little bit. And we will do one more asana on the long side of our mats. So place your right foot forward. Let your left foot like it was before. And now bend your right knee so that your right knee is above the right ankle. We do Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana number 2. So you open your arms and then you turn your head and you can look over the middle finger of your right hand and really try to sink a little bit into this position. It's a very strong position. Inhale, exhale in your own breathing. And then turn your right hand upwards and bring it, the whole hand, direction ceiling. The left hand can slide down on the left thigh. Reverse warrior. On the next exhale, we go to second warrior, and then inhale, stretch your right leg. Move the right foot and the left foot, and we directly go to the other side. Exhaling. Bend your left knee, bring it exactly over your left ankle, then turn your butt, you turn your head, and you can look over the middle finger of your left hand, like a warrior, like yes. Then turn up your left hand, reverse warrior, bring the left hand to the ceiling, let your right hand slide down on the right leg. Exhaling, back to second warrior, inhaling, strengthen your left leg, exhaling, bring your arms down, walk them together, move your body again a little bit. And then we all meet at the front of the mat. Now we do Vrikshasana, the tree pose. And we start with balancing on the right leg. I want you to focus a point in front of you, that makes it easier. And then bring your weight on your right foot. And then lift up your left leg. You can grab your knee with your fingers. And then open the leg to the side. And now you can place your toes on the mat or your foot here or bringing up here. Just not bringing it on the knee. And then just fold your hands in front of your chest. Oops. Whenever you fall out, like the tree is windy, you can now open up your branches. So if you wiggle a bit, it's like in nature, if the wind comes, the tree is moving as well, but it's still stable and rooted into the ground. So enjoy this feeling of rooting into the ground and having your branches out in the air. So we go out of this asana the same way we came into it. So fold your hands in front of your chest. Release your left foot. Put it back to the mat. Let your arms sink. Open your hands forward. You might, if you want to, you can briefly close your eyes and check into your body. Like, how does it feel now, the right side of my body? Do I have more weight on the right or on the left? Then open your eyes. Move your weight to the left foot. Find a point in front of you. Inhale, bring your right knee up. Exhale, open. And find the same position we had before, starting with Anjali Mudra, having the hands in front of your chest, and then open your arms. Feel like the tree is rooting down on into the earth, and like the branches are going for the light, going into the air. We stay there a little bit. And then the same way we went into this asana, we go out of it. So fold your hands in front of your heart. And then release the right leg. Stand hip width. Let your hands drop. Maybe close your eyes again and check on your body. Feel into your body. How does the body feel? How is your bhavana? How is your feeling into your body? Are you grounded? Are you stable? Do you enjoy yourself doing yoga today? It's also a good point to get back to your intention, to be in the body, to rest in the body. Just briefly think back to this intention, then we open the eyes again and we all come in front of the mat. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold forward with a long spine, completely exhale. And then we move back to plank once more. And just drop your knees and come to a seated position. So bring your feet together, grab them with your hands, and we go to the butterfly. So you can wiggle your knees up and down like a butterfly, flying around a lovely summer afternoon, finding the one and the other flower, maybe finding some other butterflies, meeting some other little insects, and just enjoying nature and a lovely summer afternoon. And from here you can take your hands now and close your legs and stretch them out in front of you. And with the next inhale, we just stretch our arms up again. And now we fold over our legs. Paschimottanasana is the Sanskrit name of this asana. And if you want, you can also drop your hands and round your spine and really feel like hang loose now. Let all the gravity make the work. Just relax in this asana and enjoy the feeling of stretching the whole back side of your body. With the next inhale, we come up again, strengthen your back, reach upwards, and on the exhale, bring your hands back to the ground. Then bring your feet a bit closer to your body. We go into the boat position. So you will just like be on your butts. So you bring out your hand and now try to really open your chest and then try to balance on your toes. And if you are stable, you can try to lift up your lower leg parallel to the floor. And we just stay there a few breaths. Navasana, the boat, from the right or left side, feels like a boat, like you're sailing in the ocean. Even if you wiggle a bit and the storm is coming, you just stay in this asana. And then take your hands and bring them under your knees and just go back. And we will roll down to a lay down position. Just bring your heads in front and vertebra by vertebra, just roll down to your mat. Bring your knees in the body, so your thigh direction body, and hug yourself and move left to right. Just relax on your spine, wiggle your head. And then bring your feet on the ground. We continue with bridge pose. So on the next exhale, lift up your pelvis. Maybe you bring your shoulder blade a bit closer together. Maybe you how you say this, you fold your hands. And we are in bridge pose. Just imagine a river flowing under this beautiful bridge, and children and happy people are just like walking over this bridge. Enjoy this rounding of your back. And on the next exhale, we just going down out of this asana, bringing one vertebra after the other down to your yoga mat. Then open your arms, bring the right leg over the left leg, and let both knees drop to the left side of your body. You can look to the right side again, like at the beginning of this class. Maybe you see your next door, your next neighbor. Maybe you give them a smile. Maybe you can touch your hand. And then inhaling and coming back again. And just change your legs. Bring the left leg over the right one. And let your knees flop to the right side. And move your head to the left side. Enjoy this last twist of your spine. And on the next inhale, we bring head and knees to the middle again. And now just bring your legs up into the air. You can either also place the hands under your buttocks. You can just relax now in this position. All the blood comes from your legs into direction of your heart. It should feel good. Whenever something is too much, you can directly bring your legs down, as we all do now. So one by one, bring your legs down. Release your hands from under your buttock. Let the feet flop to the outside. Bring your arms along your body, also a little bit away from your body, with your palms facing upwards. Shavasana, the last asana of our yoga class today. You can gently close your eyes and maybe you feel like a soft, warm wave floating through your body. We will all be in Shavasana for another few breaths in silence. Now you can wiggle a little bit your toes on your fingers and your hands and your arms and your legs. And then we all roll to the right side. Move your body to the right and just stay there for another few breaths. And now we are slowly up again to seated position. Cross your legs again. Let your hands rest on your knees. And I will chant a Nam now. Whoever wants to join me can join me. Whoever wants to just sit in silence can sit. So for all the students who want to join me, we exhale and then inhale. And then take your hands and bring them in front of your chest. Bow your head and first of all thank yourself that you were here for the yoga class today, that you found the time to practice yoga. And I want to thank each and every one of you to joining me for the first yoga class. And I hope I see you all next week, same time, same room, same teacher. And I wish you a wonderful rest of your day and the rest of the week, and see you next week.